Hi, everyone. Hello. Welcome one and all back to Dumpster Delvers, episode 5. We're knocking this shit out of the park, man. Well, technically, episode 6. We did an offline sesh last week. I haven't had a chance to upload it onto Patreon yet. It was a good episode. I forgot what we talked about.
We talked about a lot.
We talked about a lot. We talked about a bunch of things, and for the life of me, I can't remember what they were. I remember just us at it going like, yeah, it was good talk. I think it was like Thanksgiving. We were talking about Thanksgiving. We were talking about the VA and all of that and everything that you were doing that hopefully was going to be a nice positive and everything. So
I was talking about like getting stung by animals.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh?
You don't remember?
Stung
Yeah, a big proponent of the conversation was our experiences with like insects.
Yes, childhood fucking accident prone. Yeah. So, anyways, if you guys want to listen to all that, because actually it was a really fun time. It'll be posted up on the Patreon. Both in audio and video, where you get to see both of our beautiful faces. Patreon.com/dumpsterdelvers. If you'd like to support us on there, we greatly appreciate it. Also want to give a shout out to our new YouTube followers and subscribers. We got a big burst of growth from last week from a lot of people who really wanted to know about the Displacer Beast story. So I think that video maybe got like 2,000-3,000 views already, which is awesome. It's great. So it was the Displacer Beast and Strahd one-shotting with a crit disintegrate. Oh, so fucking good. And also, for those that I see some people on our Twitch side have noticed, and also on the YouTube as well, we've got emotes, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
Emotes!
What?
The talented artist Dyer made some 12 fantastic emotes for us. We only have 8 available on YouTube. We need more memberships, apparently, to unlock emote slots. And I think we're sitting around like 200-something subs.
Oh.
I think we're sitting around 200 subs. That doesn't sound right? I don't think so. No, we're sitting at 97 subs on Twitch. I don't know why I thought 200. So we had a lot more emote slots and all that. So all in all, good shit. So enjoy those brand new emotes if you're a subscriber on Twitch. And if you'd like these emotes, hit that subscribe button right now to get yourself some beautiful emotes. And if you'd like to get emotes on YouTube, become a YouTube member. Join our membership. And once again, thank you to our lovely Litterbugs for being a sweet, awesome, great community. And as being as welcoming as you are. So thank you very much. Thank you for that.
You guys are awesome.
Crowned.
Me?
Today's a special episode because
It's your birthday and I forgot. I'm sorry.
It's your birthday. I'm sorry. No. What I not forgot about, but a long time ago, back in September, we had a super chat goal. Where we would do a one-shot of Call of Cthulhu if we met that super chat goal. And we did end up meeting that super chat goal. We were going to do it in October when it was more themed. And we didn't do it because we skipped a month because of everything that was going on. And then November was kind of our welcome back to Dumpster Delvers, the new Dumpster Delvers, which I've been greatly enjoying. And then after the first month, I was like, hey, we need to get back to Call of Cthulhu. Only to be like, I think yesterday was like, but it's December. It's Christmas. And I'm like, yeah, Christmas, Cthulhu Christmas. That's what that's what I'm going with, Cthulhu Christmas. So, ladies and gentlemen and litterbugs of all ages, we today are going to be playing some wonderful, phenomenal Call of Cthulhu, baby. Welcome to the screen.
Gracious.
Yes, Call of Cthulhu, baby. Yes. I should probably share my screen so you can see what exactly is going on. But yeah, so it's Cthulhu time, baby. Don't be scared. If everything loads correctly. My favorite thing to say. All right. Trying to get my audio good. Oh.
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 Oh my God, it's so spooky.
Oh.
So, I will be running an adventure for Crowns. Specifically meant to be sort of like a solo adventure, but the way I've been doing it is I've just been kind of reading everything out, and having you be the character, you being the main character. The introduction adventure is called Alone Against the Flames. It is actually meant to be a solo adventure, but as I mentioned before, I'll be kind of running it with you. It's the first time ever in a TTRPG that I've seen solo adventure where you can just run it by yourself. And the reason how they're able to do that is this introduction adventure is actually sort of like a choose your own adventure kind of deal. So you'll choose options and then certain effects will happen, but there'll also be some times where you'll be making some checks. Essentially, you'll be making some checks, and if you succeed, it'll tell you to go to a certain page, and if you fail, it'll tell you to go to another page, and then it's a lot of fun. I ran this with Masay offline, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was very well. It's also great because it's essentially a tutorial that's baked in to this, so it'll actually tell you everything that you need to do, how everything works, so you can actually go into this knowing absolutely nothing, and everything will be nice. Everything will be fine. Everything will be hunky-dory. So what I'm gonna do for you, Crown, is I'm gonna share the screen.
Okay.
So you can actually see nothing. Okay, I'm gonna share a different screen.
Okay.
I'm gonna share, I think it's, this one, there we go. This is the adventure. You see it? The Alone Against the Flame solo adventure introduction. Yes. Very good. Our viewers at home will also be able to see the screen that you're looking at as well as we kind of navigate through this. Now, for those that are used to Crowned and I and how we typically run our games, usually we're in Foundry VTT. There's usually some tokens and shit like that. We're not doing that this time. For this one, it's gonna be all theater of the mind, baby, with a little bit of ambiance played in the background. So go ahead and turn off the lights, get yourself all nice and comfy, and then we're going in. We're going in for our first ever Call of Cthulhu playthrough. And if you liked this, and if the folks at home like this, we might do a second one of these, because there is another book that I have access to that is a single player adventure with the GM and one player, the way it's meant to be. So we might run something like that, and that's all baked into Foundry as well. So we'll see how you feel about this first. We'll see how the audience feels, and if it is interesting enough, we'll might be doing this in the future. So, Mr. DM.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let me get
the screen a little bigger so I can read.
Yeah, I will actually read this for you, so you don't have to worry about reading anything if you
Excellent.
Don't want to do that. That's why I'm
turn off
here.
My eyeballs.
Because that would be kind of fucked up if I was like, all right, now read this. And I just sit here with the audience. You got music on your side. You got the ambiance. You enjoying it? Very good. And let's go ahead and begin with our adventure of Alone Against the Flames. The sun is high in the sky, a merciless ball of heat. You feel scorched by the time you reach the bus halt. By the time you reach the bus halt in front of Osborne's drugstore. It's a relief to put down your heavy cases and take off your hat for a moment. You fan your face. It's been a long summer here in your hometown, and yet curiously, an empty one. You look across the street at the grubby butcher's shop, the grocer's with its faded awning, and the shabby tobacconist. Mistrustful faces glare at you as they pass, eyeing your clothes and luggage. It was your parents' choice to live here, not yours. You were happy down south as a child, among Providence's white-walled houses and leafy churchyards. Perhaps this new job in Arkham will supply the change you need. I don't think it's going to.
My 2-week notice immediately.
Yet everyone you know in the world lives here. You know nobody in Arkham, not one soul. You ask yourself one last time if you are doing the right thing. The answer is here. None of your supposed friends have come to see you off. You are alone. Whatever challenges lie in Arkham, it will be a new life and a brave one. A small gray motor coach approaches and rattles to a stop. You put your hat back on and pick up your cases. Okay. I click. Oh, I'm gonna go to the new entry because apparently this link ain't working. I think I'm using pop-up. So, all right, here we go. Two young men with sullen expressions alight from the coach. One looks up and down before heading away. The driver also steps down, glancing at you before crossing the road to visit the tobacconist. When he returns, he is rolling a cigarette between his yellowed fingers. He gives a final twist and examines you as he reaches for his matchbox. He's a thin man in his 50s, dressed in a stained shirt with the bus company emblem. And his eyes are sharp in their dark sockets. Where to? You show him your ticket for Ossipee. From there, you will connect to Rochester and Portsmouth before the coastal line of Newburyport, and then finally, Arkham. You should be able to afford a rail ticket for at least some of the way. Otherwise, this will be the first of many long bus trips. The driver scratches the match and lights his cigarette. The end flares as he takes a draw. Then he exhales and gestures to the back of the coach. Luggage rack's up there. All right, Crowned. It is time to build your character. This is where we will get to be able to put your stats and everything and get you all situated. The first thing I want to do, let me go ahead and real quick look at this, because for some reason, yeah, these links don't work in the pop-up. I think it's over here. Step 1 so we're gonna go ahead and create your character.
Okay.
So you've got 8 stats. You've got strength, constitution, power, dexterity, appearance, size, intelligence, and education. All of these stats are going to have their own checks and balances. So we'll be making strength checks, size checks, intelligence checks, everything. Everything's a check. So with that being said,
I assume this is a D100 system. You need to roll under your value.
That is correct.
Or above your value or some shit like that?
Below your value. So you have a better chance with the higher score that you've got.
Okay.
If you'd like, I can also read what the stats do for you.
Yeah, let's go down the line. Tell me what strength is.
Okay. Let me get that up for you. Because I was hoping we'd be able to move around with these links, but I guess with the pop-up, it kind of interferes. So, all right, here we go. Strength measures the raw physical power your investigator can bring to bear. Constitution is a measure of health and hardiness of your investigator. Power is a combination of force of will, spirit, and mental stability. Dexterity is a measure of your investigator's physical agility and speed. Appearance measures the physical appeal of your character. Size reflects your investigator's combined height and weight, which is his own stat. And size comes up. Size comes up a few times. So it's, being big and being big or being small might change how things go. So something to think about. Intelligence is a rough measure of your investigator's cunning and ability to make leaps of logic and intuition. Education is a measure of the knowledge that your investigator has accumulated through formal education or the venerated School of Hard Knocks. So intelligence and education are kind of you know, they're the same boat, but different based off of all
Book
that.
smart versus street smarts.
That's correct. You'll notice that we already have a set number of stats allocated to you. So first off, we got an 80, a 70, a 60, a 60, a 50, a 50, a 50, and a 40. So you've got some pretty good stats, some okay stats, and you got one bad stat. And you got some that are 50-50s. So that means that's a flip of the coin on that one. So first and foremost, Mr. DM, what do you want your investigator to be the absolute best at? What do you see yourself when you're an investigator?
I kind of want to do what did Mazet do? I kind of want to steer away. I want to do the opposite of what Mazet did.
I don't remember. It was months ago.
Okay.
It was offline too, so it'll never be known. Actually, you know what? I think I have a character sheet somewhere, but I don't want that to influence you. I want you to make your character. And then what?
I wanted the opposite of her.
I know.
I don't want to play the same. Okay.
I know, but I want to know. This is you. I want to know what you're doing. I want to know what you're all about.
Let's Is it the 20s?
It's the 20s, baby.
Is this before the economic collapse?
This is the early 1920s, so yes.
Yeah, the roaring 20s. Okay.
The roaring 20s.
Let's make us a dick. Let's make us a private eye.
Okay. Let's be a fucking douchebag. I'm like, oh, okay, man.
Yeah,
All
let's make us an actual detective.
All right. So where do you want us to put the 80?
I think the 80 should probably go into like actual int if we're playing like a straight up detective type.
Okay. And then your the 70, the second best stat. What are you thinking?
I kind of want to put that into power. I like the idea of like a strong-willed detective.
I like it.
No bribes, no nothing.
Okay. We got two 60s now. Where do you want to put them?
Let's put a 60 into... let's put a 60 into education.
Okay.
Yeah, we're about to make the rest of these really funny. Let's put a 60 into appearance.
Okay. And then what are you the worst at between strength, constitution, size, dexterity?
Does 40 is a 40 size mean I'm like fucking 3'4"?
You're a smaller build individual.
Interesting.
Yes.
Like below the national average.
I don't think because this is a combination of size and weight. So you're going to be very like short statured and sort of like lightweight.
Very lean.
Yeah.
Let's make us a glass cannon. Let's make it con.
Okay, so you're a frail individual.
I got tuberculosis.
Okay. Which means we'll be putting a 50 in strength, a 50 in dexterity, and a 50 in size.
Nice.
Good stuff. All right.
Yeah, in the south, it's dry. You know, I don't have to worry about that shit, but now I moved up north, and now it's raining all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cold. I'm wet. I've got pneumonia.
All right, give me one quick second, because I think I'll have to... What is this? I'm going to close this pop-up real quick. Just so I can get it over here. All right, I think I'm just going to do this. Just so we can have it all squared away, so... ooh, give me one quick second.
Okay.
So Whoop. 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 Okay. I'll just do this. So we'll just okay, I'm just gonna handle that there, and then I'll handle it normal. Sorry, I'm moving things around, chat. Give me a second. I didn't realize how interfering the pop-up is. What's really cool about this is that... Okay, there we go. What's really cool about this is that everything's like kind of linked together, so all you have to do is just click shit and you're good to go. I'm gonna share that, and then there's just like links and stuff like that. All right, so we're gonna share that screen for now, and then I'm going to. Okay. I thought I captured your thing, but it didn't. Okay, so we did 80 intelligence, 70 power, 60 in. What was your education?
Education and appearance.
Appearance, and then you have a 40 constitution. Yeah.
Correct.
50 in strength. 50 in dexterity, 50 in size. All right. There's your character. What's your name?
Let's see. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, let's go with Arthur.
Ooh, I do like that. Arthur. A-R-T-H-U-R?
Yeah.
Okay, we're just doing Arthur, or you want to do a last name?
God, what just Arthur's. I mean, you could make it something super simple, right? Because everybody had. There's like son was usually part of a surname.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Richardson or Dick.
Yeah, Arthur Richardson. Perfect.
Okay. I'm going to minimize this for now, but we've got your character all built up and ready to go. Arthur Richardson. Okay. We'll put that behind for now and then continue on. The driver smokes and watches as you drag your cases to the back of the motor coach. The rack is set inconveniently high on the vehicle. You get a grip on the heavier case. If your size is 40, we'll go to entry 23. But if your size is higher than this, go to entry 38, which it is. You were almost
made myself small.
You were almost you were almost a short king. Oh, that would have been great. The driver continues to enjoy his cigarette, watching with keen interest as you struggle with the cases. You grit your teeth and heave the second one to place. Perhaps the residents of Arkham will have better manners. The driver flicks his cigarette into the gutter and steps into the motor coach. Its engine coughs into life. You board, grateful that you will be the only passenger for the initial part of your trip, at least. With mixed emotions, you watch from the window as the tired avenues of your old home slip behind you. Receding in the distance, for a few minutes, you can still see the church spire over the brow of a low hill. Then the road dips, and it too is gone. Arkham is your new home. You will travel there and make a new start. You'll see two smaller boxes on the right of your characteristic value. The upper right box contains the half value. Okay, so this goes into like if you're filling out your character sheet by hand, but you don't have to because we're in Foundry. Everything's there. So this is an instruction moment to how to do this. So there's two smaller boxes, the right of each characteristic value. The upper right box contains the half value rounded down. The lower right box contains the values divided by 5, again rounding down. We'll use these later. So essentially these are when you're making difficult checks. So if you're making a standard strength check, for example, and you roll a D100 with your 50 strength, you have to roll 50 or below to be successful. But if we're doing like a hard check, well, now it's half your strength, so 25. Now it needs to be 25 or lower for success. And then if it's a super hard check, it's a 10 divided by 5, so 10 or lower. So those are like the near impossible, like impossibly hard checks that you have to do. So yeah, that's how that goes. On the strip to the right hand of your size, you'll see your hit points, sanity and magic points. Your starting hit points are equal to your size added to your constitution and then divided by 10 rounded down. So your hit points right now is a 9 because you had a 50 size and a 40 constitution. So you have the lowest HP you possibly can now. Your current total may drop, but it is unlikely to exceed the starting value. The best thing about these old style games is just like you got 9 hit points. you're always gonna have 9 fucking hit points.
Yep. That'll never change.
And if you take damage, you're gonna fucking feel it. You're gonna be like, oh fuck.
Oh.
Yep. Yes. Beginning sanity is equal to your original power, which is pretty good. And beginning magic points are equal to the same as the value assigned for your power divided by 5. So you've got some good sanity. You've got a right now looks like a 70 in sanity, which is great because your power was your second highest. So you're good, man. You're doing some pretty good shit.
I know what I'm about.
And your MP, your magic points, is 14 if we end up getting into that. So the coach putters, though, through the countryside. At first, the interior is stifling and your stomach lurches with every bend in the road. However, the driver opens his window, and by switching seats, you find a spot where the breeze hits your face. You soon relax into the journey, observing the quaint little hamlets that the coach serves. A heavy-set woman boards at one settlement and gives you a polite nod. She gets off at the next one. The road rises a little, passing cornfields and orchards. The leaves are turning and the trees are alive with the glorious reds and gold. You have just begun to doze when the driver takes a tight bend at speed. You also have a luck score. We roll 3 6-sided dice. We call this 3d6. We multiply your 3d6 result by 5 to get your beginning luck score and mark it on your investigator sheet. Okay, so.
All right.
Give me a 3d6 roll, please, and we're gonna see what your starting luck's gonna be. 9. Okay, a little under, but that's all right. So 9 times 5 is gonna be 45. So you've got a 45 luck.
Not
so,
great.
Not great,
Not great.
but you know, could have been a lot worse. Okay, now you must make a roll against your dexterity saving throw. Or sorry, against your dex. We're making a dex check. The bus is turning and you're trying to keep hold. So I need you to roll a 1d100. This will be your first 1d100 check. Lower is better, which means you beat it. You beat it. You got it. Good job there. This means rolling 2 10-sided dice and use the value. Click on the, yeah, okay. If you rolled equal to your dex or less, you pass the roll. If your roll's greater than the dex, you failed the roll. So you pass the dex roll, which means we're turning to page 261. A desperate yell awake. Yeah, go on. What are you gonna say?
Oh, sorry, I was gonna say my luck is shit, but I'm dexterous.
You're dexterous as fuck. A desperate yell awakens you as you feel yourself slide from the seat at the drive as the driver spins the wheel and the motor coach plunges off the road. You grab hold of the seat in front just in time to prevent a painful fall. The coach stops with a thump. Oh boy. Okay, so yeah.
I draw my gun.
What the fuck was that? Now you see what happened. A Fordson tractor has stopped in the road, and your driver has had to swerve to avoid this steel obstacle. He leaps from his seat into the road, unleashing a string of curses at the farmer. You take a moment to catch your breath. Perhaps you should offer assistance. But the driver has already returned. He backs the coach up a little, and then threads it around the tractor, glaring at the farmer. You resume your journey. The driver takes it. You're shaking your fist violently. You resume your journey. The driver takes the curves with more caution than before. He glances over his shoulder at you a couple of times. Sorry about before, he says. That fellow was dumber than a hog. I'm Silas. What's your name?
Arthur.
Arthur. Arthur. This is an intelligent man. You can hear it. Arthur. The accident was at least as much Silas's fault as the farmer's, but it doesn't seem shrewd to antagonize the man while he's driving you through the middle of nowhere. All right.
I am smart.
Yep. And we made up your name, Arthur. You may add your age. For this purpose of the adventure, your character should probably be between age 23 and 36. How old is Arthur Richardson?
Let's make him old. Let's make him 36.
Oh, you're going old. Okay.
Yeah, my parents are dead. That's why I left.
Coach turns on a narrow end, which weaves uphill through woodland. Silas becomes chatty.
I'm going to Arkham, eh? Can't say I've ever heard of the place. Went to Boston once. Didn't like it. Too much hustle and bustle. You got family there? Special someone waiting?
Just me, myself, and I.
The afternoon is wearing on. You see no harm in confiding in Silas about your new life.
Oh, job, eh? What's your line?
All right, now we get to choose who you are, and I think we are
police detective choice.
It's there, man. So you could be you have 5 choices: an antiquarian, a doctor of medicine, a journalist, a private investigator, or a professor.
Page 249 it is.
A private investigator. Uploading. Oh, I'm getting some loadings.
Like this, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dick, huh? Private investigator. Okay. Here we go. You skirt around the details of the profession in your usual way, mentioning only that you have helped the police to clear up various problems in the past. Your heart pounds a little as faster as you think of the post you have secured at the Blackwood Detective Agency. You've had enough of investigating martial infidelity and bank clerks on the take. It sounds like the Blackwood Agency is just the opportunity you need to cut your teeth on some real villainy. Silas narrows his eyes, but he says nothing.
Oh, what? You hate the law, huh? You hate the law, huh? Show me your hands, see?
Show me your fucking hands! Your credit rating skill is 20%. So off the bat, we've got you.
What does that mean?
I don't know, man. It sounds like you're broke. I think you're broke, man.
I got debt.
Your credit rating. I got credit rating in this game. God damn it. I can't get away.
I hate credit cards. I hate credit cards.
Yes, the roaring 20s where credit cards roll.
That's why it fell. That's why we're doomed.
Oh, this economy will never go down. What are those wacky Germans up to?
I just max out every card I have. See, it's not even my money. It's basically free.
It's free money. All right. Your occupation skills are art/craft photography, disguise. By the way, this game has a shit ton of skills, so I can read them through if you'd like. Yeah, but yeah. Art/craft photography, disguise, law, library use, psychology, spot hidden, and one of either charm, fast talk, intimidate, or persuade. You may also pick any other skill except Cthulhu Mythos as a personal specialty. Allocate the following values among these skills. Okay.
I'm being railroaded. I want Cthulhu Mythos.
So so I'll go ahead and read all the other skills, and you let me know if one of them sounds good. That's not part of your class. We've got appraise, occult. Hey, fucking read here. Appraise, occult, locksmith, jump, ride, natural world, navigate, swim, medicine, anthropology, first aid, firearms, handgun.
Oh, give me a gun.
All right, we'll put a check on that. Fast talk, electrical repair, fighting throw, so you can like throw shit and stuff. Psychoanalysis. You love to psychoanalyze people all the time.
Psychoanalyzing people. What's the second one?
Listen, climb, charm, history, language, own is all it says. Archaeology, stealth, accounting, persuade. Hey, wake up. Firearms, rifle/shotgun.
Oh.
Drive, automobile, dodge, science, botany.
There's so much. Why is there so? I only get 2 of these.
Fighting, brawl. No, one of these. Operate heavy machinery. Operate heavy machinery. Sleight of hand. Mechanical repair. Track and intimidate. You seem to like. Sleep all you want. I made note.
I want the gun. I want the gun.
You want a handgun? You want to psychoanalyze anyone?
I want to pull out a 6-shooter.
Okay.
And I go, it's a company issue, and then I.
Okay. And then we've got charm, fast talk, intimidate, and persuade. Which one of these do you want to be? Which one you want to be your talkie? A charmer, a fast talker, an intimidator, or a persuasion?
Give me intimidate. I bet I can flash my gun and my badge.
Oh, nice.
You're gonna admit that you did this crime, or else I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you in this back alley.
Oh, so you're a corrupt cop. Got it. I understand now. Okay then.
Also, tell me where the hooch is at.
Yo, where that hooch at? Okay. So with that said, we've got your 8 skills, which is art, craft, photography, disguise, law, library use, psychology, spot hidden, intimidate, and firearms handgun. Out of all of these, which one is your best one? We'll be putting a 70 in this one.
Out of the
8.
Law.
Yep. This also includes firearms, handgun, and intimidate.
Oh. I mean, come on. We're gonna put the 70 in the handgun. I mean, come on.
Is that what we're doing?
Come on, of course. Yeah,
okay. All right. I want to be a cop because I like guns.
I like guns.
60.
Put a 60 in intimidate.
Another 60.
I was gonna say law, but I like psychology more.
Okay. And then what are the 2 things here that you're worst at?
What? It'd be really funny if it was law.
It matches the story
really
you've got.
Funny.
It matches.
Be really funny if it was law.
I mean, it matches the story that you've got where you're like, I pull my gun out. You admit to that crime now, yeah? You're like, that's against the law. And you're like, rolls D100.
What?
No, it's not.
No, it's not. What do you know? I know the law.
I know the law.
I'm the investigator. What do you know?
I'm the law guy.
Yeah, put that 50 in spot hidden.
Okay. 50?
Yeah, put that other 50 in art/crown. I don't.
That's for photography. Specifically, it's
photography.
Well, do you want that to be one of your 40s?
I also don't really care about library use.
That sounds like you just figured out your 40s.
Yeah, put the yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, put the 40 in library use, put the 40 in arts and crafts.
All right.
I guess we'll be half competent at the law. We kind of know.
Yep. That means you've got 70 in handgun, 60 in intimidate, 50 in spot hit, 60 in psychology, 50 in spot hidden, 50 in disguise, 50 in law, 40 in photography, and 40 in library use.
That gun's gonna come up. I promise.
Okay.
When I'm shooting at Cthulhu, he's gonna wish he never came here to this little part of America. He's gonna regret it.
Okay. You realize Silas hasn't made a stop since the incident with the tractor. The motor coach winds up its way uphill. However, your thoughts are interrupted as the road crests a ridge and you are treated to a magnificent view of the vista below. A creek snakes through the valley. A creek snake. I thought I said that reversed. A creek. I thought I said a snake creaks through the valley. A creek snakes through the valley, breaking the. Holy fuck, Arthur. We are fucked. We are so fucked.
Me grabbing the bus driver. Silence. We are so fucked.
With handgun in hand already. Breaking the rich autumn palette of the tree line, the distance, the white mountains rise into hazy cloud. There is no settlement, not even a cabin, as far as the eye can see. Birds drift through the treetops, and you can just make out what might be 2 white-tailed deer lingering by the water. Perhaps you are making a mistake by moving to the city. Could ladies and gentlemen, Arthur Richardson, crowd DM, is holding his gun up, ready to shoot at the hilltop.
That's good eating. That's good eating over there. I sees them.
Could you survive on your own in this lush wilderness? You have a base ability and most skills listed in the brackets after the skill's name on the investigator sheet. For instance, you have a 20% in climb and a base dodge equal to half your dex. Choose 4 skills which are not your occupation skills. Okay. This is where we go through all the skills again. So these are all 20s, okay? Okay.
These are all 20s?
These will all be 20.
Okay, so I kind of have like a passing interest in them.
Yes. Of all the skills I read to you before, which were the ones that you remembered? That's the test now I'm gonna give you.
Shooting, handgun.
We've already
shooting, rifle, shotgun.
All right, so driving. Okay.
Make one of them driving. I don't really care about driving, but we'll make them driving.
Drive auto. Okay. You got 2 more.
It was like jumping.
Yeah, jumping. You want to do jump?
Diving. You
want to do diving?
Is there like just walk real good? Is that like
walk real good?
Is that like a thing? Like walk real good?
We've got dodge. We've got track.
We'll take dodge.
Okay. And then what else do you want your guy to do? I'm not taking jump seriously. You were like jump. Like, what's a thing that you want passing interest in, and then I'll find a skill that's close to that.
Was psychoanalyze was one of them, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to make a psychoanalyze.
Okay, psychoanalysis. So fire rifle, drive automobile, psychoanalysis, and dodge.
Perfect.
All right.
He's the perfect man.
I love him. All right. The motor coach rattles on through the hills, and Silas lapses into silence. The sky darkens behind you, pinks tinting the clouds as the sun descends. Finally, a welcome sight comes into view, a settlement on the crest of a hill. This doesn't look like the pictures you've seen of Ossipee, but perhaps you can persuade Silas to stop while you stretch your legs. Minutes later, a harsh stuttering from the engine interrupts your reverie. Silas frowns and rattles the gear stick. The motor coach falters in its ascent. Silas utters a curse you don't recognize and grinds his teeth, struggling at the wheel. You seem to inch up to the hill until you reach the first buildings, low dwellings constructed from a rough red stone. Silas wrestles the coach into a small bay off the road. He scrambles from his seat and makes for the engine compartment. You must now choose to make a roll, Arthur. Drive auto or psychology?
Oh.
If you choose drive auto, you need to roll equal or less than the skill value. Click the skill drive and we'll do that. If you choose psychology, you need a hard success. This is a roll equal to or less than half of the skill's value. So with that,
and my drive is 20, right?
Your drive, you did say drive. Yeah, no, it's 40 actually.
Oh,
because it added from your skill. So you've got drive auto. So it's up to you. Personally,
I think my psychology is higher, right?
Yeah, but you have to do a hard success on psychology. Personally, I would say pick what feels right to you. Don't worry about the number.
Okay, I think Arthur's gonna go out there and try and help him.
Okay, so you're gonna do an
this
auto.
Is drive auto.
Okay, go ahead and give me a 1d100 roll, please.
Yes, sir.
That's a 45. Unfortunately, you fail this check.
I make it worse.
Silas opens the engine compartment, opens and sticks his head inside. The hot metal pops and sizzles. He pokes at various components, then withdraws and wipes his brow, smearing it with dark grease. I ain't sure what's wrong. It might be the oil pressure. It might be something knocked off the kilter when we took the spill. Can't do much until the engine cools neither, and with that light failing, I reckon we'll be here through the night. He wipes his hands on a rag. The shadows from your surroundings are already long, and the air is chilly. You feel stiff from the journey, and a night in the rickety coach sounds unappealing. Silas sees your dismay. Oh, this here's Emberhead. Miles from any place. I only come through twice a week, but the folks here are good people. May Ledbetter keeps a spare room. She'll look after you. Up that alley, turn right, first house on the left. He scratches his cheek, looks again at the engine compartment, and spits on the ground. Ugh. Meet me back at 8 in the morning, and we'll see how we stand. You've got 3 options, Arthur.
Oh.
Would you like to?
I can tell you before you even tell me anything.
Yeah.
What the fuck is he doing?
Okay. All right. Here are the 3 options. You could look for May Ledbetter's house now. You can ask Silas where he will spend the night, or you can challenge Silas about the breakdown.
Oh, am I like, you're a little liar. You're a liar. You're trying to kill me. You're trying to take my bones, and I know it.
Well, that's what you're saying. You're like, what is he doing? So that's
I want to know what Silas is doing. What is Silas doing?
Do you want to know where he'll spend the night?
Yeah. If
Okay.
he's offering me this, where the hell's he gonna stay?
Good. So, you ask about.
Squint.
Go ahead and ask him.
Hey, if I'm going there, where are you staying?
He gives the engine a sour glance before answering. I've got acquaintances here in the village. Reckon one of them owes me a favor. Enough for a bed and breakfast in any case. He stares at his grubby hands. Probably won't stretch to a hot bath. You don't seem to have a lot of options. You fetch your cases from the back of the motor coach. The last thing you need for all your worldly possessions to disappear into some stranger's hovel overnight.
Oh, I gotta lug my luggage around. Fuck, man.
Well, I mean, you're not gonna leave it in there. If he's like, I'm gonna stay at some rando's house, you're like, I don't want my shit over at some rando's house. Fuck that.
I don't want to some rando, but also I was already struggling to get it up.
Fuck. I mean, you're not a short king, so you're good to go.
All right, I take my luggage. I'm gonna go to the mayor's house.
Hey, Silas, where are you fucking staying at?
Hey, you piece of shit.
You drag your cases between the solid buildings. You feel surprisingly wary, considering you've spent all day sitting down. Silas's directions lead you. Oh, sorry, I'm just making sure we're here. Okay, good. Silas's directions lead you to a modest dwelling with a slate roof. A nameplate reads Ledbetter, and underneath, a sign in neat copperplate reads Lodging Room. The lane around you is gloomy, but a lamp flickers in the window. A breeze chills your face. You're not about to begin your new life by sleeping in the street. You rap on the weather-beaten door. After a moment, you hear footsteps inside the house. A bolt is drawn back and a wooden door swings open. A figure with loose curls and rough-looking house dress peers at you. Her gaze takes in your traveling suit and your cases. Her voice has a slight Irish lit. Hello. Should I take as you're looking for a room for the night? You inquire as to her rates, suppressing a grimace. As far as you've seen, the village does not offer you many alternatives. Oh, you'll find them very reasonable, she says. You look tired. I may. Come inside and we'll talk over a cup of tea. The Ledbetter house feels cramped with low ceilings and simple fittings, but it is well kept, and a cheerful fire crackles in the grate. The aroma of the tea is soothing, and the cup warms your fingers. Have you come to Emberhead for the festival? Asks May.
No, I haven't. Nope, just passing through, actually.
Okay, well, that is one of the options. You explain what happens with Silas and the coach, and would you like to just do that? Or do you ask about the festival?
Yeah, I feel like, ooh, Silas, you motherfucker! I bet you set me up. I mean, come on. I mean, it's written on the wall. Oh, the bus broke down. I happen to know a few friends. Oh, there's a festival happening where you just also kind of need to stay with the mayor for a little bit. All right, man. Yeah, just
Oh, well, what do you want Arthur to? What would you want Arthur to state? You want him to be like, nope, this is what happened, or or would he be inquisitive about the festival? Or is he a matter of fact kind of guy?
Where's my psychoanalyze button? Yeah, let's tell her the situation. Let's see how she reacts. Let's tell her Silas doesn't know how to drive a bus.
All right, what do you tell her?
Yeah, I think Arthur kind of sitting there for a moment, listening to everything. It's obvious that Arthur doesn't like the situation that he's in.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he would keep the conversation very curt, very very cordial, and just kind of inform this woman of Silas's accident.
Okay. May shakes her head, and you glimpse a moment of deep-seated anger in her green eyes. He always drives too fast. Thinks the road is made for him and him alone. He hit a mare some years back, and that was a terrible thing. You should have seen the state of the coach. You'd be surprised with the damage done. She sips her tea and gazes past you into the corner of the room. With living here, though, we can't afford to antagonize the man. He is about the only link we have to the world at large. And he's not as bad at soul, at heart. I suppose that going the same route for 15 years makes a man careless. You have to forgive him. May goes silent for a long moment. Then her eyes flick back to you. But you didn't come here to listen to me blather. You must be hungry. I could rustle you up a bit of stew. How would that be? You ask her about her rates, and May names a price so low you accept it without hesitation. Crown DM is shaking his head right now, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't realize I was so fucking gullible.
The room is small. Dude, you're ravenous and so tired. You're so eepy, man. You've been dragging those things around.
Oh my god. 5 cents for a room, and I go, damn.
You love a good deal. You love a good deal. The room is small but comfortable, and the stew is dark and hearty. After dinner, you have a couple of hours before your usual bedtime. So what would you like to do, Arthur? Would you like to talk to May some more? Would you like to walk around outside to get your bearings? Or would you like to turn in for an early night?
Damn. You know what? Let's get the fuck out of here. I had some dinner. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna lock my door. I'm gonna put my suitcases in front of my door.
Okay. So you're turning in for an early night. You're just going to bed.
Yeah, let's tune in. I don't care about your festival. Silas set me up.
And you definitely don't want to go outside. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. As May stands, you hear a clunk behind you. You look over your shoulder, but all you can see is a wooden door securely closed. May tuts. The young lady of the house. She'll have been listening to us. Ruth, come and greet our guest. There's a short pause, then the door creaks open. 2 wide eyes peer at you from the gap between tousled hair and a rough nightgown. What do you say? The eyes blink. Pleased to meet you. Now get back to bed. The door closes again. My daughter Ruth, 10 years this summer. She's a delight and a torment all in one. Don't worry, she sleeps in with me. She'll not disturb you.
You know, okay. Yeah, your fucking ghoul, your little scheming eunuch that you have in the other room.
Good night now. You retire to your room. It is a little chilly, but you're too tired to worry about lighting the fire. You also just
Jesus Christ, man.
you also just got a great deal. So you're living on easy street. The sheets are clean and the bed soon warms up. The silence outside is strange after living in a town for so long. But you soon drop off.
That's a weird way to say to go to bed.
You soon drop off. You dream of fire in the grate, coruscating colors shimmering through the dancing tongues of flame. At first, they're tiny, almost microscopic, but they grow and grow until a kaleidoscope inferno spills from the fireplace, spreading across the floor of the sheets. You wake up with a start. Daylight glints through the curtains. You get up and examine the grate, blinking the sleep from your eyes. It is quite cold. May seems to have no running water, but has supplied some in a ceramic jug. Actually, no, we'll go back to this music because you're uneasy. You hate all this shit. You just had a bad dream. May seems to have no running water, but has supplied some in a ceramic jug. You freshen up at the washstand and go in. She cooks a hearty breakfast and leaves you in peace to eat. At about 7:30, you are paid up and packed and ready to go. You bid May goodbye, and she wishes you the best for your new career in Arkham. All right. If you see the skill roll last night, no, man, you just went to bed. You didn't want to deal with that shit, so we're going
no
to
shit.
All right. You are
I
all
didn't want to deal with the scheming eunuch. I didn't want to deal with May. Get me out of here, man.
It's time to fucking go. Where is that that coach? You're already tired of your heavy bags. Oh yeah, you're already tired of your heavy bags. Hopefully, Silas has repaired the motor coach and you can resume your long journey. A sourpuss he might be, but the old driver seemed to understand his vehicle well enough. You pause to check your watch, still 20 minutes early, and round the final corner. The motor coach is gone.
Silas, you son of a bitch.
You put your bags down and search the area, trekking up and down slopes and around corners. At the edge of the village, you trace the long road back as it winds around the hills. 8 o'clock comes and goes. There is no coach to be seen. A passing villager notices your bags.
Looking for the bus? I heard him take off at first light. He's due back in 3 or 4 days. If you need a place to stay, May Ledbetter rents a room.
Bang.
So I start shooting people. The man raises his hat.
I know what this is.
The man raises his hat to you and strolls on into the village. You curse Silas under your breath. You point your gun into the air. Perhaps he went for parts, but you wonder if the old goat has stranded you here on purpose.
I could have told you that. Or what are you, stupid, Arthur? I could have told you that.
I think something suspicious is going on over here.
May's doing laundry and looks surprised to see you again. Yeah, you forget something. When you explain the situation, she offers to store your bags while you try to arrange alternative transport. You're grateful to relinquish the load. Nobody here has anything like a car. She strokes her chin and narrows her eyes. Maybe you could find someone with a horse and cart for your bags. I could ask around the latter. Try Mr. Winters at the village hall. He'll know if anyone will. Or ask among the artisans. Their workshop are first left on Salisbury Street. She reaches over and squeezes your wrist. Hey, don't worry. I won't see you sleeping in the streets, money or none.
These fucking midsummer pieces of shit. I'm gonna wake up tied to a fucking maypole.
You thank May. Go ahead and thank her.
Thank you, Bray.
Thank you.
And turn to face the village. You wander the streets of Emberhead without any particular destination in mind. The village is built on relatively flat upland with splendid views. To the north, the hazy tips of White Mountain reach for the heavens. To the south, the sparkling waters of Lake Winnipesaukee touch the horizon. The village itself takes less than 5 minutes to cross from edge to edge. You arrived on the winding road to the west. The only other road leads to the south, following a lower ridge of land as it turns east. In the southwest of the village, an open, grassy space borders a ruined church, its graveyard cresting the cliffs. To the northeast, the three main thoroughfares meet at a raised black metal structure. It looms stark against the blue sky. All right. You've got a lot of options.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You can ask about transport at the local general store. You could seek out the village hall. You could walk down to the lower level and check out the eastern road. You could examine the large metal structure. You could explore the church. Or you can look for local people with their own transport needs.
Hey man, what's that big metal structure currently that I'm stood in front of? They don't have cars, but they have the fucking Statue of Liberty out here. All right, man.
Silas. You're like, Silas, you son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Do you want to check out that metal structure?
Yeah, check out that metal structure.
You walk up to the approach, the most central of the village's major streets. It points directly at the odd metal structure. As you emerge from the shade of nearby buildings, you are greeted by a magnificent panorama spread from north to southeast. The last colors of faint tint, the hills in a sleepy gold. The structure, by contrast, is made from uncompromising iron, singed black. It supports an immense curved platform at the level of your head. Further struts snake up at the central point.
Oh, its head. Oh, just a little pocket, a little divot for me to put my head. How curious.
It looks like they may have some kind of sculpture at one time, but are now twisted and melted beyond recognition. An older gentleman passes, looking up at you with ruby eyes. Are you here for the festival? He asks. Oh, that's the beacon. When they light it, night after next, you'll be able to see it 10 miles away. He gives a little nod of satisfaction, then moves on, leaning on his walking stick.
Show me your teeth.
Show me your teeth.
Show me your teeth right now.
Let me see your fucking armpits, man. Let me see your fucking armpits.
Open your fucking mouth. Show me your eyes. Show me your eyes.
Now you notice bundles of wood tied and stacked against the buildings nearby. Perhaps this festival would be an interesting diversion, but you really must head to Arkham as soon as possible. It's time for you to make a spot hidden check. Give me a 1d100, please. Your spot hidden is a 50. So this is a 50-50 shot. What'd you roll?
17.
Ooh, you have succeeded. And we're going to entry 69.
Show me the corpses. Show me the corpses.
Please, Lord God. Just
Show me the burnt bones.
Give me the fucking smarts to get the fuck out of here, please.
Give me one sign, God. Give me one sign.
As you walk away from the iron structure, you notice something strange about the construction of the village. All the wooden dwellings are concentrated in the west and southwest. To the east and northeast, closest to the beacon, the buildings are formed from dark brick and clay. Does this mean the settlement began at the beacon and spread west? To the right of your spot hidden skill, you will see the skill has been marked to show you succeeded. This can be toggled by double-clicking the mark. Okay, so I am now... I don't know what the purpose of this is, by the way, but I will mark your spot hidden with a success.
I wonder if it's going to come up.
It might. But I'm going to do... I don't know what it does. I don't know if it awards you with something. But yeah, I'm going to click that. And yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. You're beginning to get your bearings of Emberhead. Would you like to explore some more?
We choose another option.
Mm-hmm. Or if you're done, we can move on. But is there somewhere else you'd like to go?
You said it was a ruined church?
No, just a church.
Interesting. Just a church.
This is explore the church.
Yeah, let's go explore the church.
Okay. Maybe I did say it was ruined before. I don't remember, but yeah.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Okay, guys, we're going to take a small little break so that Mr. Crown DM can use the restroom. How's everyone enjoying Call of Cthulhu so far? I do enjoy the sort of like choose your own adventure style, you know what I mean? It's a lot of fun. It's a big old bit of fun, so what do you guys think? I'd also honestly be very curious as to like do everything else, you know what I mean? Oh, let me get back to here. Having a good time so far? That's good. I love choose your own adventures. Same, honestly. That's usually a lot of fun. That's usually so much fun. Truly evil of that driver, indeed. Indubitably. But we shall see what Mr. Crown DM picks as we continue this marvelous adventure. I wish it wasn't so late. I wanted a little caffeine, but it'll fuck with my sleep. I know it. I know it. I fucking know it. Crown's just being paranoid. Everything is fine. Yeah, exactly. I think he just is. I don't know what he's so fucking worried about. Like, come on, man. It's just a nice little. It's just a nice little. It's just a nice little thing. Red Dead Cthulhu.
I shoot the man closest to me. I'll show you paranoid.
I'll show you paranoid. All right. You cross the street towards the church. As you glance to your left, you gaze lights on the large metal structure. The beacon. Something bothers you about its positioning. You back up and look again. Yes! Emberhead's central thoroughfare points directly at the structure. This seems too precise to be a coincidence. You press on and draw into the shadow of the church. The building is in a sorry state. I guess it is ruined. The top of the steeple is missing, a ragged gash of splintered boards marking its absence, and the floors beneath it have collapsed. It appears to have torn through the roof of the main building as it fell. Only the back half is still intact. The white paint, which once covered the church, has yellowed and peeled. It seems safe enough to explore the rear section. Old pews are stacked against the wall, choked with mildew. Most of the windows are broken. You guess this church has been disused for about 20 years. There's little more to interest you.
They've abandoned their god. They've abandoned God in favor of some heretical creature.
Interesting.
I know where you are.
Make a ride roll. You may have a bonus die. Set the bonus die to +1. This will roll the tens percentage die twice and take the lower result. If you you may have a bonus die. What does that mean? Is that what the successes are? That'd be pretty cool. Let me look this up real quick. What is a bonus die Call of Cthulhu
I don't
set?
even have ride, do I?
Your ride is a 5. Bonus die gives the investigator an advantage on a skill roll, letting them roll an extra 10s die and using the lower, better result. Essentially making a difficult task easier by adding luck or favorable conditions often used. You may have a bonus die. I don't think you have a bonus die. How do I get a bonus die in Call of Cthulhu? You get a bonus die from the Keeper. Oh, that's me. For having a significant advantage or favorable circumstance in a challenging situation, like being well prepared, having a crucial tool, or succeeding in an opposed role where you're better suited. Yeah, I'm not giving you that. You don't have a bonus die. Why? Why would? Why the fuck? You're walking around going strange, weird. All right.
Oh,
Give me a 1d100
man.
roll. No, motherfucker! Motherfucker!
I don't need it, baby.
Oh my god, that's insane. That is insane, dude. A 5. Success. Holy shit. Let's do it.
I am that motherfucker. I am that motherfucker. In fact, indeed. Indubitably, indeed.
The interior smells of earth and decay, but you catch an additional distinctive whiff about the place. The scent of horses. You search around in the dark corner, find both the remnant of a hoof mark and some dried droppings. This ruined church was used as a stable, and quite recently. Where are the horses now? All right, I'm gonna give.
I bet you if I went and asked around, hey, I need a horse to get out of here, they'd be like, oh, sorry, man. All gone.
What
All gone,
horses? It died in the horse famine.
Oh, didn't you know?
Okay. You're back at the center of town. Is there any place else you'd like to explore?
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I kind of want to check out the eastern road, examine the large metal structure, explore the church, look for local people with their own transport needs.
What horses?
Yeah, actually, I want to go to the general store and see what they say when I ask about transport.
Okay. Ding, 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 ding. The general store is on the corner beside the main road, just before it plunges to the south. The shopkeeper is a brisk, immense lady with starched apron and strong shoulders. She looks hard at your unfamiliar face. A transport? There's a motor coach that comes through here twice a week. Missed it? Truck brings in my supplies every second Tuesday, but he's not due until next week. She shrugs. It seems Emberhead is content to keep his distance from the outside world. You have enough money to buy 1 or 2 inexpensive everyday items here. Note them down in your inventory sheet. Remember, the year is 1927. The shop stocks no weapons except a dusty hunting knife, which you may purchase if you want. All right, you can purchase 2 things. What do you want to purchase?
Give me some Dapper Dan pomade.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, have you never seen?
No.
Oh my god, hold on.
Dapper Dan pomade. Let me go.
Yeah, man, I'm a Dapper Dan man.
Dapper Dan pomade. Oh, sick. Oh god, you get some.
Have you never seen Oh Brother Where Art Thou?
No, I haven't.
Oh, we need to do a movie night where you watch Oh Brother Where Art Thou. It's a great movie.
I've always wanted to watch it. Okay, so you want some Dapper Dan?
I don't know what can I buy? Like,
It doesn't. Dude, you pick, you choose. You look at like a general store in 1927. What are you thinking?
yeah, Coke.
Like Coca-Cola, or you mean like
Regardless of what I choose, it's in both. So
okay,
yeah,
you want
laudanum? What do you like? I don't really know what to buy.
I mean, if you're looking in a general store.
How much
Okay.
money I got?
So all it says is you have enough to buy 2 things. There is an old rusted hunter's knife for sale as well. Hold on
Sure,
one sec.
I'll buy the obvious story bait.
Okay, but I would say, okay, hold on. Let me actually get you something.
I'll buy a house, which I won't give to my children, for 25 cents.
Okay, here we go. I've got a list here that you can go ahead and pick from.
Excellent.
So we'll just start here, okay? We'll just start with some general categories and then see if you're interested. We've got some food and provisions. We've got tools and hardware. We've got household goods. We've got stationery and odds and ends, some clothing, and travel and emergency supplies. Also some hunting and outdoor gear.
Can I buy like a lantern?
Yeah.
Like a light source?
Yeah. We've got, would you like a hand crank flashlight?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that sounds great.
All right. We also have road flares.
All
right. Hand cranked flashlight.
Hand crank flashlight fits perfectly.
All right. And then you could buy one more thing.
I'll buy the hunting knife.
You're gonna buy that hunting knife?
And hey, doll, go ahead and toss in like 25 packs of cigarettes because they're what, like a nickel each?
I will allow old cigarettes. But after that, you're broke.
Excellent. I spent it all.
Yep. So you got hand crank flashlight, job, a hunting knife, and old cigarettes.
Nice.
Okay. Very good. All right, you're back in the center of town. Where else would you like to go?
We explored the church. We found that they abandoned God. Mm-hmm. They're neither Catholics nor Protestants, which means I don't know how to feel about them. Mm-hmm. Actually, I lied. I know exactly how to feel about them. I hate them. We explored the large metal structure. We explored that they have no transport, or at least she didn't mention horses or anything like that. Walk down to the lower level and check out the eastern road. Seek out the village hall. Or look for locals with their own transport needs. What does that mean? Their own transport needs.
In other words, like, talk to the locals and be like, hey, can you get me out of here?
I feel like it's going to be like, no, festival's coming up. Are you here for the festival?
Are you here for the festival? I fucking love the festival.
Flay you alive to our god, to Mother Hydra. Let's go down to the lower level and check out the eastern road.
Okay. The air is fresh and the walk down to the lower ridge is invigorating. You notice cultivated fields stretching through the lowlands around Emberhead, and among the crops, some livestock, but no horses. Are you going to have to make your onward journey on foot? Further down the road skirts the edge of the ridge and descends. There are a few scattered hovels here with signs of habitation. They are set a substantial distance apart. As you examine them, a door opens and an older man steps out. He wears a bedraggled suit and carries a piece of cloth, which he tosses over his head like a hood. As he does this, he sees you and freezes. Gonna make a luck roll, baby. Give me a 1d100 roll.
Oh, a luck roll?
You're, yeah, that's definitely not happening. Okay. The strange man breaks into a run, fleeing from you along the ridge.
Oh,
his gait is lopsided, but his movements have a maniacal intensity. Would you like to give chase?
There's an instinct in me. That man's a criminal. He's a criminal. He must admit to a crime that he did. I brandish my firearm and I give chase.
I know the law. I fucking know the law.
I know the law. That's a criminal. Hey.
Hey. Okay.
You're running because you're guilty. I know it.
It's time for some action. All right. You give chase.
Surely my pneumonia won't kick in before I catch him.
You break from the road and pursue the man, feeling wild grass snatch at your feet. He sprints around the ridge, attempting to elude you behind the very rocks that support the metal structure high above. To catch the man, you must make an opposed roll with your dexterity versus his. The man has a dex 38. He scores a hard success on a roll of 19 and under and an extreme success on a roll of 7 and under. Make the man's dex roll and make your dex roll. Okay.
Ah.
So compare your level of success. An extreme success beats a hard success, which beats a regular. Oh, I see. So it's not even just number versus number. Okay. Give me a 1d100 roll. And let's see what kind of success you've got. 43. With your dexterity is 50. So you just got a normal ass success.
Excellent.
Okay. He is also gonna run the fuck out of there. So give me 1 second as I also roll for the man and see if I can't beat 38, you win. So let's see what happens. 95. Yeah.
You catch him and I start pistol whipping him before he even gets a chance to talk. I just start hitting him.
You draw close to the man. He glares over his shoulder and sees you. Damn you! He spits and slows down. Can't you leave a fellow be? You assure him you mean no harm.
We can't talk here. Follow me.
Me getting ready with my gun. He goes, I'm old.
Please!
What? You're not a criminal?
Okay. Follow me. You follow the man around the outcrop, glances up, then steps between two rocks and vanishes. Closer inspection reveals a narrow channel leading into the cliff. There is just enough light to see a small natural chamber within. You'll be uncomfortably close to this man if you go inside. Would you like to follow him in, or would you like to turn back to the city and go, I'm good?
I trust him, this old man.
Follow me.
Follow me.
Follow me.
I'm old and senile.
With wary steps, you squeeze between rocky outcrops and enter the concealed chamber, almost banging your head on the low ceiling. The man settles back against the wall and watches until you draw close. Then he slides back his hood. And you have to make a fucking sanity check. Okay, all right.
Oh my God.
Give me a 1d100 roll, please.
Jesus Christ.
All right, you're good.
I'm that motherfucker.
You're good. You're good. Some of the man's face remains. A strip from the side of his jaw to his right eye sockets is healthy and pale, if aged, but the left side is consumed by angry scar tissue. One eye droops, hooded by melted flesh, and the nostril on the side is pulled open to leaving a gaping hole. The disfigured man studies your reaction with his one good eye.
Name's Abagast. Willard Abagast. Guess I don't need to ask what brings you to Emberhead.
If you claim to have come for the festival, would you like to claim that you've come for the festival, or would you like to admit that Silas has stranded you here?
Ooh. I feel like if I'm here for the festival, he's like, why the fuck you chase me then? Asshole, we're on the same team.
That's not till the third day, idiot!
Hell, man. Yeah, but tell him that I'm stranded here.
The swollen mouth gives little twist downwards.
Son of a devil has rat's blood.
His fingers tighten into a fist.
Uh-oh. Maybe he also hates Starlers.
Oh my God. Arbogast fixes you with a lopsided yet intense stare.
You seek me out, eh?
He looks up at the cave ceiling, which one of them told
you about me? Never mind, it doesn't matter. Truth is, they feel what I know. They never come at me direct. Don't want to end up like old Abagast.
A high-pitched sound is all the more grotesque coming from those bloated lips. Then abruptly, his gaze turns to iron.
Emberhead died 40 years ago, shattered by flame, consumed by the stars themselves. The ancient hill was cleansed by inferno, and from the blackened ground came new life, as the way of all things. The Abenaki knew.
Abagast wipes his nose on his sleeve.
Except none of that happened. The flames were turned away, the necessary death postponed a year, and a year again, and now those up there,
He stabs a scrawny finger at the ceiling.
think themselves saviors of the village. Think they can defy the great old ones.
He shakes his head.
With strange aeons, their lives matter less than the blink of an eye.
A fierce intelligence burns in his gaze, but you suspect Arbogast might be quite insane. Should his mood change, it would not be difficult for him to seize one of the loose rocks and crack your skull with it. So, by the way, I have no idea what this. We did not get this. We did not get here. So I'm as interested as you right now. Would you like to ask Arbogast about the Abankai? Would you like to ask him about the Great Old Ones? Would you like to ask him about the villagers? Or do you want to leave while you still can?
I'm already here. I think I'm stronger than this old man. Even if he might be powered by old evil gods.
Mhm.
Yeah, he seems to really dislike the villagers or whatever they kind of propose to be. So I'm very curious. I want to know more about his thoughts on like the villagers and stuff.
Okay. Abagast's face twists, creasing the scarred cheek.
Ha! The fathers and mothers knew the truth. They listened. They knew their doom and profound their place within it. They looked into their own hearts and did the unspeakable. The current brood have the arrogance of children. Everything has been given to them, and they assume it always will.
He glares at the cave ceiling.
They would that I left or died. That I took the old words with me, but mark what I say. Those who live in high places have further to fall.
Arbogast runs a hand through his hair. A wide strip is missing on the left side, displaced by scar tissue. He climbs to his feet.
So these motherfuckers, at least him and the old guard, did some evil shit, some heinous rituals back in the day. And now the new folk are like, we don't do that no more. We don't do that no more. And he's like, that's not how this works. Don't do that. You better start sacrificing people. And they're like, that's what grandma did, but we don't do that no more.
Arbogast pauses in the shadows.
There's something about you. Something the previous ones never had. Perhaps you could make it through. If you want to hear more, meet me again after dark. 9 o'clock. The graveyard on the other side.
He lifts a gnarled finger.
Don't be followed, else I won't be there. This ain't the time of year for a showdown.
Arbogast wipes his nose on his sleeve again.
Go now. Their eyes are on me.
And stranger,
Don't try to run. You'll never make it.
you emerge into the sunlight, blinking, and more than a little shaken. You have discovered a secret. Later tonight, the text will offer you a chance to follow up on a previous appointment. At that point, if you want to meet with Abagast again, add 20 to your current entry number and go to that new entry. Oh, fine. Okay, so it's telling you, like, hey, it's going to tell you the entry number that you're on. Go to the page 20 after, because that's where the secret is.
Okay.
Oh, I love those those choose your own adventures that are like, hey, here's a little map for them to get you where you need to go.
All right. Yeah, I'm definitely down to. I'm super curious about kind of this almost like this dichotomy between like old guard and new guard that's happening.
I do remember now that there was a point in the story that was like, if you know the secret, or if you are going to the appointment, do so now with the page number that you were given. And you're like, so yeah, I do remember that happening at one point. Oh, you got some secret lore shit. You turn back to the road and your core business, getting out of Emberhead and onwards to Ossipee. The ridge gives you a good viewpoint from which you can see the course of the road. It winds with the hills, disappearing into woodland for a while before emerging further on. You lose sight of it somewhere towards a second patch of woodland. By your best estimation, that is at least 6 or 7 miles distant. You see no other settlements or traffic. Maybe worth taking a chance and walking. The weather is still mild, but you will need supplies before you attempt it. You are Go on.
The old man just said, "Don't run. They'll kill you."
No.
They'll kill you. Don't run. The book 2 seconds later. Yeah, you could make it.
You could probably make it. Smile.
That's what, like 7 miles? You're not a pussy. You could definitely make that.
All right, you're back to the center of town.
I think that was 4 options, right? I think I did 4 things.
Yeah, yep. The only thing you haven't done yet is go to the village hall or talk to the people. Because you got some knowledge now. You got some fucking inside knowledge.
I kind of want to see what the village hall is like with this new kind of perspective.
Okay, let's go to it. The village hall backs against a cliff at the east end of Silbury Street. It's the largest building you've ever seen in Emberhead. It is, however, locked and shuttered. You walk around it, peering through gaps in the shutters. There seems to be one large room, presumably for community meetings, and a smaller annex that serves as an office and archive. One of the windows is bricked up, but at the main door, you can see no posted opening hours. Mr. Winters doesn't open up mornings this time of year. Oh, sorry. I didn't know who the fuck was talking, so here we go. Mr. Winters doesn't open up mornings this time of year, says a gray-garbed woman passing by. Best come back this afternoon. You ask whether the office has a telegraph. Don't know, she shrugs. Who would we call? You'll have to try again later. All right, back to the center of town.
I'm getting so many mixed messages. Are they trying to flay me alive or not?
Come on now. Would you like to talk with?
Skedaddle.
Okay, you don't want to talk to the people?
I don't want to talk to the people.
All right.
I know what I know. I'm set in my ways.
All right. Your morning extensions have left you hungry. You roam the streets of Emberhead looking for sustenance. There's nothing resembling the busy cafes of your hometown or anything that might be called a restaurant. It is beginning to look like you will have to get supplies from the general store when May Ledbetter comes down the street with a girl trailing in her wake. This must be Ruth. As she notices you, she races past her mother and approaches you with a smile. This is a different Ruth from the shy creature of last night. As she reaches you, she stops and stretches her arms up in celebration. She looks up into your eyes. Abruptly, the smile drops from her face, and she looks several years older. Get out before the festival, she hisses. Get out! She blinks hard, then scuttles back towards her mother. May approaches, wrapping an arm around her daughter's shoulders. She smiles. Well, how are you getting on? Have you found transport? Tentacles come out of her chest. We need you for the festival. What did I tell you? Startled, you explain the frustration of the situation. I try Mr. Winters in the village hall. He's always in on an afternoon. You'll be hungry by now. Help yourself to any food in the house. The door's not locked. You glance at Ruth where she had squirreled herself behind her mother's leg. Her eyes implore you to silence. Would you like to ask Ruth about what she said? Ask May about what Ruth said? Or say nothing?
Hey, kid. Hey. What was that you said about get out before the festival started? I don't think I heard you right. See, my ears are bad after the war.
What would you like to do?
Say nothing. That's 2 people now that are like, hey, man, Shit's fucked.
Arthur.
We're so fucked.
You take your leave of the Ledbetters and head towards their house. The door opens easily in the low kitchen, and you make a meal from stodgy bread and leftover stew. A little window offers a view to the mountains. You learned one thing this morning. It was that Emberhead streets hold little to occupy the visitor from out of town. But there are still about 5 hours of daylight remaining. You could take some provisions and the bare essentials from your luggage and set out in the hope of reaching another settlement before dark. Or you could ask advice from this Mr. Winters.
Nah, I'm here. I want to talk to the old man. I want to talk to the old man at 9 o'clock at the graveyard and
So
not
you-
be followed.
So you don't want to walk out of town?
Nah, I don't want to walk out.
Don't do it. They'll kill you. They'll fucking kill you.
Man, they'll flay you alive. I've seen them do it.
All right, you head to the village hall instead. Here we go. The village hall overlooks the low or north ridge of the village. You walk along Salisbury Street to find it, conscious of the impressive black metal structure framed at the end of the road. The shutters of the hall are open and some windows left ajar. There is no knocker, but a little bell over the entrance tinkles as you push the front door. Inside, a sturdy door to your right is marked private. To your left, an opening leads through the bright room. You take a few steps inside. Benches line the walls, and there are 2 notice boards mounted between the windows. Would you like to examine the notice boards, or would you like to knock on the closed door?
I mean, we got time. Examine the notice board. Get out. They're going to eat you alive.
The floorboards creak beneath you as you cross the room. You feel a slight spring in your step. Perhaps this room is used as a gymnasium for the village children. One notice board appears to be for the adult of the community and one for the children. The former looks neglected, featuring handwritten advertisements for household items and a yellowed note about telegraph pricing. There is nothing about the festival. The children's notice board has a schedule for a weekly creche of services and a number of paintings, obviously done by the children themselves. Most are incoherent, though colorful. As best as you can tell, they depict fireworks or perhaps the tale of Joseph from the book of Genesis. One has lost a pin and hangs upside down. It shows a giant bird attacking Emberhead, or it might simply be that the artist has not yet mastered the subtleties of scale. Go ahead and make a spot hidden roll, please.
You got it, King. What's my bonus to that again?
I don't know. Oh, here we go. The spot hidden. One moment, please. Sorry, there's just so many fucking skills. What'd you roll?
I rolled 10.
I mean, I think that's it. Yeah, 20 is what I'm looking at there. Or yeah, 50. Sorry. So you're good to go. Very good, very good. One second. I'm trying to get back to the original page, which had like the marks and shit like that. Whatever. It's fine. Oh, is it this? Ah, I see. Okay, cool. Where's spot hidden? Okay, sorry about that. I'm just making sure. Okay, there we go. Yes. Okay. Well, you succeeded. As the afternoon sun hits the floor, you notice something curious. The boards under the windows are newer than the boards in the center of the floor. The frames also show signs of having been replaced in recent past. Perhaps rain leaked in the rotted wood. All right. We've already marked success there, so you're good to go there.
Oh, double successes. What does success mean?
I don't know. The door scrapes behind you. A middle-aged, bespectacled gentleman appears in the doorway.
May I help you?
You explain you are visiting on May Ledbetter's recommendation.
Ah, well, I'm Clyde Winters. I'm not sure I can help you, but would you care for some coffee? I'm partial to a cup in the afternoon.
He gestures to the open door behind him. This seems like a worthwhile opportunity, and you are a little thirsty. You step through the door marked private. The other side of the village hall is marked contrast to the public space. The room is compact, lined with shelves of books and file alcoves. One corner is reserved for a tiny pantry and what is presumably a water closet. You study Mr. Winters as he fills the percolator. Although thin on top, his hair is oiled and neatly swept back. His suit is a sober affair and well-tailored, even if the cut is a little old-fashioned. A lesser man working alone might have loosened his bow tie for comfort. On the desk against the opposite wall, you notice what looks to be a telegraph set. Would you like to ask about the telegraph immediately, or would you like to make some small talk?
I feel like this guy, he's presenting himself as being very cordial, so I think I'm going to be cordial before I immediately jump to the
Hey, I am the law. Look, points at 40.
I am the law. Give me that telephone right now.
Oh my God. All right. So we're going to do small talk with Mr. Winters, correct?
Yeah. What's up, old man? I like your bow tie.
The pot begins to gurgle as you exchange pleasantry with Winters. Living here? Oh, it's a trade-off, like so much in life. He looks past you at the high shelf. I could wish for access to a proper library, of course, but I know myself well enough. I'm strictly a dabbler. And the cities. His face wrinkles in distaste. Ugh. Too many people. Everybody rushing and shouting. We have special place here in Emberhead, and someone must accept responsibility for keeping it so. That was my father before me, and now the duty falls to me. He lifts his chin and straightens up. What'd you say?
Hey man, about that phone.
Yeah.
2 seconds into him talking, yeah, blah, 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 blah. All right, give me the phone.
Give me the fucking telegraph. This evening, as the sun sets, look out at the landscape from the village. We have peace up here, halfway to the stars. Are we not privileged? Is this not worth the hardships we must accept? He looks at you speculatively. It seems like a good time to ask about the telegraph. Oh.
Hey, man. Phone.
Reaches for phone. Give phone.
Give me phone.
Oh, the telegraph. Much as we value our isolation, we do need the link sometimes. You were hoping to send a message? I must apologize. The line has been down for 2 weeks. I reported the fault, but of course, they're not so speedy when the problem lies in a rural area. I'm expecting to repair the day after next. I do appreciate how frustrating this must be. The coach is due in, 3 days? But I think he's going west. Perhaps you might engage a wagon. One of the farmers might. You explained that you've asked a few of the residents already, but to no avail. No one's fucking getting me out of their staff.
Nice try, dipshit. I know you're lying to me.
I tell you what. Winters pours you a steaming cup of coffee. The dark liquid smells rich and strong. When the repair crew arrive, I'll ask them to take you back with them. How would that be? They might want $1 or $2 to grease the wheels. The day after tomorrow? It's less than ideal, but it's the first real opportunity you've had. Would you like to thank Winters and leave, or would you like to ask about his library?
Do I have skill in library? Is that like a... He said he's a dabbler.
Yeah, I dabble. I dibble dabble.
I mean, it seems only fair. He just poured me coffee. There's no reason to leave just yet, despite him being super suspicious.
Oh, I'm sorry. The telegraph's down. You just go, fuck, and then leave immediately.
I knock over the coffee cup. I point my gun at him. I walk out the room.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah, we'll engage in some small talk. Hey, man, what do you read?
Okay.
H.P. Lovecraft. Never heard of the fella.
Never heard of the guy. Sounds like a fucking racist. You make a small but flattering remark about a couple of the volumes on his shelves. Winter blushes with pleasure. Well, of course, they're not my personal collection. They belong to the village, he says. but I did select most of the recent items. This is the community's library, you see. I put up the private sign to stop people just from wandering in from meetings in the other room. But this really is a public space. You scan the shelves. There's a sparse but respectable collection of mathematics and the sciences, passable sections on history and arts, and a shelf of literature. He has a few lowbrow novels tucked away in the corner with tatty copies of Bizarre Tales magazine. Quality does not always equate to popularity, I'm afraid. Winters gives you an apologetic smile.
Why am I so judgmental? A couple lowbrow books, huh?
Yeah.
Not a well-read fellow, are you, pussy man?
Would you like to take the time for some research in the library, or would you like to leave while there's still light outside?
Why don't I research? I guess the village's history, if they have books here.
Up to you.
I mean, we had 5 hours, right?
Yeah, but you've also done a lot.
Oh my God, there's no way I've eaten through 5 hours just talking to this guy.
Oh no, I mean like a lot through the entire. I mean, who knows? Who knows? It's saying leave while there's still light outside. Does suggest that if you do research, that will take up some time.
Yeah, I keep thinking that they're trying to they keep offering the whole hey, it's light out, you want to run. Hey, it's light out, you want to run.
I see. I don't know. I personally don't know.
Yeah, so let's do some research. Let's poke around. Let's see what this place has to offer.
Winters is happy for you to spend the rest of the afternoon in the study and offers you an upright but comfortable chair. You have enough time to pursue one line of research in depth. All right, you choose one of 4. Would you like to read about the history of the area? Would you like to read about the festival? Would you like to read something from the sciences, or would you like to read some weird fiction? I see.
Grab the festival book.
All right, we're going all in on the festival. You're not surprised to find there is no published work on the Emberhead's festival. Winters pokes around and finds a cased monograph handwritten on yellow paper by a Dr. Anilowski, an acquaintance of my father's, I believe, Winters says. The manuscript is somewhat difficult to read and you make slow progress. Anilowski speculates the festival has its origins in pagan rites bought over by Celtic settlers, which celebrate the ancient festivals of Beltane, Samhain, Imbolc, and Lunanst. Sorry, I know I butchered that, but there it is. There is some discussion of the struggle between the seasons and a couple of oblique references to the alignment in Emberhead. Anilowski suggests that the meaning of the festival slowly changed around the turn of the century. The monograph terminates mid-sentence at the end of page 28, just as it begins to discuss the modern practices. You ask Winter if he has the remaining pages. No, I'm afraid those have been misplaced, he says. Perhaps they're still in the library somewhere, but he shrugs. I must make the time for the thorough stock take. The afternoon wears on. You have not quite finished your reading when Winters glances out of the window and stands up. He clears his throat. Make a credit rating rolling. If you succeed, we go to a page. If you fail, go to entry 105. It sounds like he's like,
You want my money? What's my credit rating again?
Great question. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, your credit rating's 20. You fucking broke, dude. You're so goddamn broke. Roll a 1d100.
You got it, King. Jesus Christ.
That's a 97.
I pat my pockets and I go, sorry, Al, I got a 6.
I'm afraid I have some errands to run before dark, so I must close the library for today. I do hope you will return tomorrow afternoon if you're so inclined. You leave the building with Winters waiting as he locks up. You thank him for the coffee and the access to the library. He disappears off down an alley. You hope to be away from the village before tomorrow afternoon, but it's good to know that there is a place you can occupy yourself. As the light fades, you return to the Ledbetter house and eat a light supper. May is unusually taciturn. Ruth's eyes flicker to yours several times during the meal. There's an urgency there you cannot quite interpret. Afterwards, May ushers the girl into their room. You've been in Emberhead for barely one whole day, and you already feel confined by it, both geographically and socially. The evening seems to offer little. To do some stargazing, turn to page 131 to attempt to speak to Ruth, turn to 138. If you have a previous appointment, this is the time to follow up.
Now's the time.
In that case, we go to entry 200, which is 20 after today's this current entry. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Abagast is not at the appointed meeting place. You give him 10 minutes, but he doesn't show. You curse the old crank and head back towards May's house. Psst. A hand snakes from the doorway and grabs your arm. You jump at the sight of the half-face glimpsed in the starlight.
One of them's near,
He whispers.
watching. Come with me.
Abagast leads you across the thoroughfare, slipping between houses. The metal structures looms at the end of the street.
Silence now,
He says,
but the beacon will come alive tomorrow night.
He ushers you into a little alcove behind the village school. Abagast glances behind you, then sits down. Again, you feel uncomfortable in proximity to that scarred visage. One melted eyelid lifts.
You don't have long. Understand this. I was the conduit, the interpreter, before that fool Winters and his fancy words. The things which come to Emberhead care not for words. Those idiots think this is a ritual of sacrifice.
He spits onto the grass.
It's a ritual of control. They know the words, but they do not comprehend the forces they call.
He sniffs and sits back. No, you have no time for some more questions. I will teach you how to end it in the moment when all is lost. You can return this hill to the earth, to the death that came 40 years ago.
I've tried it myself.
But his head sags.
I no longer have the concentration.
The chant is simple. It I can teach you, but you must perform it with a clarity of mind that I have lacked for years. If you will learn this strange chant, would you like to learn the strange chant, or do you have enough of Abagast and would like to leave?
Knowing that Winters is the one who was kind of buttering me up, they're all smooth talkers. They're all smooth talkers in this place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna learn the chant. These motherfuckers are gonna kill me. These motherfuckers are gonna kill me.
Understood. All right. You will learn the chant. You feel very dislocated from reality as you sit on a cliff top behind a school at night, learning a chant by rote from a madman. Abagast is careful to teach you it in sections. It glances into the sky.
Won't work right now. The cloud's covering the star.
But he still takes care not to pronounce the whole thing at once. It has rhythmic beginnings and various elaborations, but the core passage is repeated 3 times.
Bangli Magnaf Kafang Fangla Ganaf Wafangla Kavanga.
In time, Abagast listens to your recital and nods.
Remember every sound, but never speak it if you have plans left on the earth.
You've discovered a secret. If your situation ever becomes desperate enough to try Abagast's ritual, the text will offer you option to chant. At that point, you want to try it, add 10 to your current entry, and go to the new entry. Abagast leans back. It will make you one with the living. A black shape lunges from the dark. It wraps an arm around Abagast's throat and drags him backwards out of the alcove. He grabs at the arm, kicking empty air. You see the gleam of a long blade in the moonlight. Make a dodge roll. 1d100, please. You succeeded.
Oh.
A second figure swings at you with some kind of blunt weapon. You shove aside and scramble out, trying to find more of a defensible position. A gurgle draws your attention. Abagast has a hand clapped to his neck. Blood drips beneath the fingers and spills from his mouth. His assailant stabs again, the wet blade slicing Abagast's wrists, even as it sinks into his neck. You see faces now, low faces daubed in some kind of terry substance, eyes gleaming with hatred. Abagast shoves his attackers off, staggering back, more blood cascading down his arm. The old half-man has willpower. He plants his feet and raises a hand. Please make a sanity roll. 1d100. You fail the sanity check.
Oh.
Faces loom at you, thick with blood and lit by inferno. Someone claws at you, tears at your flesh, flames dancing in his terrified eyes. You fall back. You lose 1 sanity point. You lose 2 hit points.
Oh.
Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Your HP is down to 7. Your sanity is down to 68. Oh, that's fun. As your sanity drops, that makes the sanity checks worse. Oh, I love that. Dude, I don't know why I love that so much. That's super
great. That's great.
super fucking cool. I love that. All right. You awake with a jolt. Wrestling the blankets ready for attack. The Ledbetter guest room is quiet, painted with morning light. There's nobody here but you. You release the blankets and wait for your heart to stop hammering. The Ledbetter kitchen is empty, although bread and eggs have been laid out for your breakfast. There's a note from May explaining that she has taken Ruth out for a few hours. Since you were involved in a fight last night, you can investigate the aftermath.
Let's go investigate the aftermath.
You feel skittish as you approach the spot where you and Abagast were attacked. Your memory of this encounter is shaky, but you remember 1 or 2 vivid images. At first, you think there is nothing to see, no discarded weapons or figures lying unconscious, but upon closer examination, you find sticky, congealed patches and blackened lines in the grass. If the village had a police station, you could go there. But something tells you events have gone beyond that. You make a quiet circuit of this village, pausing in unobtrusive places to watch the villagers. It is rather busy for this time of morning. Yawning locals. Yawning locals strain back and forward along the roads, carrying bundles of split logs, the site of what you've heard referred to as the beacon. You see 2 figures already up in the superstructure arranging the wood. The festival's bonfire will be most impressive, but do you intend to stay to see it? You suspect by now that something is amiss here. While the villagers are distracted, you may do some illicit investigation, or you may simply leave town without looking back. Would you like to search May Ledbetter's bedroom, go alone to the village hall, take a closer look at the artisan's courtyard, spy on activity at the beacon, or slip down to the East Road and flee for good?
She's gonna be gone for a few hours, supposedly. Who knows when that letter was sent? Our luck, she's gonna come back when we're fucking digging through her dresser.
Oh my!
I'm a cop. It's fine.
It's fine. I can totally do this, man.
Go to the village hall alone. Sounds really dumb because Winters is there, and we know that Winters is the one leading the festival. Take a closer look at the artisan's courtyard. Spy on activity at the beacon. Let's see. I doubt she's gonna have anything. Although she is like the mayor, right?
I genuinely don't know.
Ooh, if Winters is leading the investigation, let's go to the village hall.
Ooh.
Let's go to the village hall. He might have we might find that other part of the festival manuscript.
Okay. Keeping away from the streets,
I walk through the middle of town. I walk right past the beacon. Good day. Good day.
Good day. Good day. Good day. Happy festival. Happy festival. Keeping away from the streets, you skirt the northern cliffs and approach the village hall from the rear. It is close to the beacon, and you will not be able to use the door unobserved. You check the windows. The one on the east side facing the beacon is bricked up. A shutter is loose on the westmost window, and you are able to ease it open and slide inside, closing the shutter behind you. You drop into the village meeting room and pad through, passing through the dim shafts of light and listening to the excited chatter of the locals from outside. The door opposite reads private. Hearing nothing from the other side, you turn the handle. The room is lined with books in the corner. In the corner is a small water closet and pantry. A quick survey of the rest of the room reveals little, so you turn to the bookcase. The dim light makes it difficult to read the spines. Is there anything useful here? Make a spot hidden roll. If you have examined this bookshelf before, you may have a bonus die, which you have examined before because of you were here at the library.
Nice.
So you will roll. Go ahead and roll a 1d100 first off. I mean, you fucking. You already beat that, so you're good. I think for the other one, it's like 3d10, and then we choose the two lowest from there. So, which I love the bonus die system as well. All right, you succeed. Here we go. You're looking along the spines when you notice how close the bookcase is to the window on the north wall. From outside, there's a solid 3 or 4 feet between the edge of the north wall. From outside, there is a solid 3 or 4... Oh, sorry, I read that already. And the bookcase covers the wall with the bricked-up window. Further examination reveals an ingenious arrangement of slipcases physically attached to the shelves. When you pull to the left, an entire section of the bookcase swings out. The clatter of activity around the beacon seems to be building, and you flinch at every conversation that gets too close to the building's door. Would you like to investigate the bookcase, or would you like to make your escape?
Yep. We go in. If there's that many people out there, they're gonna catch me if I try to run. So let's go deeper and close the bookshelf behind us type shit.
You squint in the darkness behind the bookcase. It is a small alcove, big enough for one person, and has a hidden shelf on either side. You cannot make out any titles in the light. Would you like to risk opening one of the cliffside windows a little? Or would you like to grab a few books and leave?
I flash my flashlight. My hand crank flashlight.
Yeah, you do. And I'm gonna say the fucking books are like faded. So would you like to grab some books? Or do you want to risk opening one of the cliffside windows a little?
The cliffside is bricked up, right?
I believe so.
I don't want to take a few books because I could just grab like the funnies and basically be like, shit. Yeah. It's all comic strips. Let's be a little risky. They're already gonna try and kill. Oh, excuse me. They're already gonna try and kill us.
Yeah.
Just be a little risky.
Okay. Enough light.
The entire eastern wall falls down as you take out one brick.
Enough light spills into the room for you to make out the titles. The contents of the alcove are quite different from the wider library. The books are much older, some are handwritten, and many are in strange scripts you do not recognize. You can spend a week in here just browsing through the bizarre volumes. Make a library use roll.
All right. What's my library skill?
Is 25 what you rolled?
Yes.
Oh, dude. Excellent. Yeah, your library use is 40, so you succeed.
Oh, pog.
I like, if you fail, go to this page, but if you do fail, you may push the roll by attempting it again. And then if you fail, go, so there's there's like a double fail, so that's interesting.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay. Here we go. Most of the texts are too obscure for you to understand without an extended residency in a good library. You are drawn to a volume in a heavy slipcase embossed with a dark red triangle. Its pages are a spidery script, and the hand is neat enough that you can read it with effort. It seems to be one of a set of 7 discussing elements. Here, sulfur, mercury, and salt are added to the 4 classical elements. This book concerns fire. Flickering through the pages, you see astronomical diagrams, alchemical symbols, references to Dante, and speculations on the nature of damnation. Towards the end, there is a discussion of fire ceremonies and a transcription of 2 key rituals: Call ye celestial flames and Command ye celestial flames. You might be able to memorize one, but it will take time. Is this all nonsense, or is it worth risking discovery for? To the right of the library use skill, you will see a skill that has been marked to show you succeeded. This could be toggle. Okay, I'm going to toggle that you were successful in your library, library. Give me 1 second. I have to fucking look at it and the 20 fucking skills that are here. Let's see here.
It's on the left side.
Ah, there it is. Thank you. Would you like to memorize Call Ye Celestial Flames? Would you like to memorize Command Ye Celestial Flames? Or do you feel like you pushed your luck already and replace the volume and get the fuck out of here?
Command
Yeah.
ye celestial flame.
God, you're fucking learning ancient ass rituals and goddamn hellfire magic, dude. What the fuck? You try to commit to the wording of Command Ye Celestial Flames to memory. The text is full of strange characters, and you can only make a best guess as to their pronunciation. Their full chant will take 20 seconds or so. The commentary offers some advice. Turn ye not your eye from the fire, though it dost water from the heat, and commit your heart and mind in full to the path which ye intend to walk, lest ye falter at the trial. You have discovered a secret. In a situation that seems right for it, the next text may offer you the option to chant. At that point, you may want to try this ritual. Add 50 to your current entry number and go to that new entry. So, you've got a ritual that we add 10, and we've got a ritual where you add 50. So, okay, here we go.
Nice.
Tempting as it is to remove the book, it's too large to conceal. You slip it back onto the shelf and ease the bookcase back into place. Immediately, you hear the scratch of a key in the hall door. You sprint for the open window. Make a dex roll.
Oh.
You're good. You succeed.
I fucking dive out the window.
With a burst of speed, you dart through the hall. As you hear the door open, you throw yourself through the open window. There's no time to cover your intrusion, but you think you weren't actually spotted. You feel a deepening unease about Emberhead this day in particular. What else would you like to do today?
Damn! Holy shit! Dude, Arthur's crazy.
Arthur is fucking ruling the day right now. He's already got 2 giant rituals in his fucking dome right now.
Let's see. Wow.
By the way, once you've attempted 3 options, we're moving without you. So you've got 2 more choices and 5 selections. You've already picked one.
Let's go to May Ledbetter's house.
All right, let's check out her bedroom. Despite her hospitality, you do not trust May Ledbetter. You return to her house quite openly. Where else would you go? Inside, the dwelling is empty. You rap on the bedroom door and wait. Silence. You ease it open. The Ledbetter bedroom is a marked contrast to your own neat space. Dirty clothes are piled around the floor. On a rough quilt lie school books and cheap novels. You notice a raggedy old doll discarded down the side of the bed. Make a spot hidden roll for me, please. Ooh, I don't think that's enough. Nope, you fail. You fail. You go through the Ledbetter's drawers. The only item of interest you find is a wedding photograph. May's husband as a wiry man with a square chain. Despite the formality of the pose, you can see the affection between them. You feel a pang of guilt at your intrusion. Also, May might return at any time. If you wish to push the spot hidden roll, make the roll again. If you fail, something else will happen. Or if you'd rather not risk it, you may leave.
Ooh, her daughter's real weird though.
What would you like to do?
We risk it. Let's risk it again.
Roll a 1d100 for me, please. You fail again. A shadow falls across you. So, May Ledbetter says, you know. You try to get to your feet. A mob of villagers spills from behind her and surrounds you.
Oh!
You, you struggle, but you cannot resist.
I'm just a pervert. I'm just a pervert. I'm just a pervert.
You struggle, but you cannot resist the sheer weight of their numbers. You are quickly overpowered.
Whoa! Chill.
The fading light.
I don't know anything.
The fading light from a narrow window tells you afternoon is giving way to evening. Your hands are shackled behind your back, so you cannot even lie down on the rough bed. A woman you have not seen before comes in. Her face is wrinkled and her eyes dull. They do not meet yours, but she puts a cup to your lips. Would you accept the drink or reject it?
Hell no. Reject.
You turn your face away, and when she tries again, you dash the cup from her hands using the side of your head. The clear liquid spills across the floor. The woman gives a half shrug and turns to leave the room. You shout after her, but she gives no reaction. You soon become thirsty.
The final kindness, they were going to give me some water.
As the light fades outside, your little prison becomes dark. You could hear much activity around the building. Occasionally, an orange glow passes the window. The only comfortable position in the shackles seems to be to sit against the end of the bed with your arms hanging behind you. You need to concentrate and come up with a plan. There's clearly no escape from your bonds. You do not know exactly what your captors want from you, but you cannot ignore the fact they have spent the entire day constructing a massive bonfire. The door scrapes, wrenching you back into the moment. Orange light spills into the house from blazing torches held at the threshold. Two large villagers step in and grab you. At least you assume they're villagers. They wear heavy black cloaks. Their faces and hands are painted entirely black, save for one red triangle centered on their left eye. You try to drag your legs, but they reach under your arms and lift your body from the bed. Outside, it seems the whole village has congressed to see you. Every single one has a blackened face with a red triangle motif. Torches sputter and spill fire. You struggle, but you can see physical resistance is hopeless. You are marched to the central street and turned to face the beacon. The procession down the approach is slow and formal, save when you sense weakness and yank at your captors. A chill touches you when you see three human shapes carried ahead of you, draped in red cloth. The beacon looms larger and larger. Its dreadful silhouette, a black triangle pointing to the stars. A low drone begins among the cloaked figures. Unbidden, the word mourners come to mind. Smoke from their torches makes you cough. You feel the heat on your face. As you reach the cleared area around the beacon, three dancers break from the pack. Young girls swirling balls of fire in spectacular arcs, drawing circles in the night air. One by one, they draw close to you and touch your forehead with sooty fingers. Each kisses you 3 times on the left cheek, right cheek, then forehead. Then they whisper in your ear. The smell of kerosene fills your nostrils. Go ahead and make an appearance roll for me, please. You succeed. Through your sacrifices, the village will be reborn, says the first dancer. You pass from earth to air for all our sakes, says the second. I've weakened the chains, says the third. Don't try to escape until the flames are high enough to hide you. You stare at the third dancer. In the inky visage, you clearly discerned the frightened features of Ruth Ledbetter. Their dances weaves off and disappears behind the buildings. As you arrive beneath the beacon, 10 villagers close in on you, working with surprising coordination. They immobilize you and lift you up the blackened iron stairs to the raised platform. You cannot help but shiver at the sight of the central framework, twisted from the past blazes, and what you can now clearly see to be fastening points for chain. None of the eyes meet yours as they lash you to the metal. The village sings now, something rhythmic and ancient, carved from odd syllables. A second group ascends to the beacon, carrying the 3 red-draped bodies. With reverence, they range their burdens in a triangle around your feet. Then they withdraw, leaving you alone with the dead shin deep in a sea of kindling. Seems the entire village is gathered around the beacon to watch you burn. Behind the face's paint, you recognize May Ledbetter, and yes, that is Silas, the coach driver, standing at her side. The audacity and scale of the deception staggers you. A man steps up on the dais and raises his hands with quiet authority. The frame of his spectacles obscures the red face on his triangles. So we draw here together again on this night, as we do each year, and we give thanks to the one who preserved the village against the fire of the void. You will be taken by the ones from above in our stead. Your death will bring life to our streets and bounty to our fields. It will safeguard our children and our elders alike for another year. We salute you. He bows his head. All around the beacon, bearers step forward and lift their torches to the edge of the raised platform. A ring of tiny flames flicker up from around the perimeter. As they wink, the singing of the villagers drops into an unearthly rhythm. Would you like to throw all your remaining strength against the bonds, or would you like to wait and see what happens?
I want the opportunity to start chanting, so I'm going to wait and see what happens.
The flames snake across the kindling, catching the rising. Smoke rises as it becomes difficult to see the villagers. The 3 bodies surrounding you catch fire, blazing with sooty red flames. You begin to cough as the smoke enters your lungs and fights down the urge. And you fight down the urge to panic. If you have learned a strange chant and wish to try, this is the moment.
Yes.
Which chant?
Yes.
Are you going for the one that you were taught by the disfigured man,
Yeah,
or are you?
Give me Abagast's chant.
No commands the celestial flames.
No, I wanna call Cthulhu.
Okay, so be it. Plus 10. You recite it. The flames draw closer as you bring Abagast's chant to mind. It is hard to clear your head as the heat grows beneath your feet. You cough and splutter, but you sustain the words. Finally, you reach the key passage, and even as your clothes catch fire, you yell for the 3rd time. The swirling tongues of the fire around you stop in midair. The people around the beacon freeze, their black painted faces bleached and stripped. as a second sun opens in the air above Emberhead. In an instant, the people, the village, the hill, all are consumed, incinerated by impossible proximity to sheer combustion, the essence of fire. Though your body is bound to the beacon, your being is freed. As a spark, you race into space, catapulted through the vastness of the void. The star burns past you with incomprehensible velocity. And then, you are home. Forever you will dwell here at Formal Hot, where the flames ripple and flow through immense spaces, to the rhythms of the universe, where planets themselves move and tilt through an unutterable wheels of fire, bound to the clockwork chaos of the living flame. And among the flames, you will dance. You have single-handedly destroyed a section of New Hampshire about 16 miles in diameter. This also kills you. The end.
I'm dying? No, we dying.
Holy.
I summon the sun.
Holy shit. That's your ending. You
nice.
Summoned the living flame. You
yeah,
destroyed
brother.
16 miles of New Hampshire.
With this sacred treasure, I summon the living flame.
Oh my fucking god.
Hell yeah.
Dude, that ends our story. What'd you think?
Yeah, fuck with me again. Fuck with me again. Fuck with Arthur Robertson again. I dare you.
Oh my god. Good ending. Good Cthulhu ending.
That was great.
So
I get to be a cosmic being in space and time. That's fucking sick, dude.
So says bye bye Arthur. Oh my god. Dude, I'd be down to at a later time, not next week or anytime soon, but I'd be down at a later time to run the one-off session for one person.
Yeah.
I think
I want to see the command celestial flame.
I also would like to see that, but I might run this for a few more people, and I don't want to spoil anything. Nice. Yeah, so
makes sense.
I'm happy to let. So Masay got 0 rituals, did not find a single fucking ritual, and was dragged to the beacon. And strength checks, managed to break out of the chain, dexterity checks to get the fuck out. But she was burning alive. It was like, roll 1d6, try again. Failed, roll 1d6, try again. Failed, roll 1, and if you get to 0 hit points, you're burned alive. You're fucking dead. Dude. So she was down to like 2 or 3 hit points and then managed to escape and got the fuck out. But she almost burned alive. It was insane. So, good God. Yeah, what a great ending.
Yeah, man.
Holy shit. And you became a celestial body. That's insane.
That's all right.
That shit's insane.
I'm chilling in space. What's up, pussy?
What's up, New Hampshire? Oh, damn. Mr. Crown DM,
Yes, sir.
I do always hate to hurt you, but I think we will have to hold off on Minecraft until next week.
Wonderful to do this.
I have to wait till it's unfortunate.
It better be the whole episode. It better be the whole episode.
We're gonna
nothing but Minecraft.
Well, no, we're
Minecraft.
We're gonna do the episode as normal, but it's just this one a little longer. Well, it'll be a shorter episode. We'll do our TTRPG horror stories.
There ain't nothing to report on in the news. There ain't nothing to report on in the news.
We're gonna do our TTRPG horror story. We're gonna give the podcast to the people, and then we're gonna play Minecraft next week because I unfortunately am alone at home. Masay is off at a charity, and I've got house stuff I have to take care of, unfortunately. So. And if we did start, it would be a very short session, a very short, unrewarding session.
I understand.
I know. We're right there. We got the server up. We got the spot there. We're going to play next week. God damn it. unless one of us are sick, and we have to cancel the whole thing.
I'll turn into a star, and I'll make Florida disappear. I swear to God.
That's already in the process. Don't worry about it. It's called the equator. So next week, because this also took out a lot of energy for me, so I didn't realize it would, but that was fun. That was a lot of fun.
That was great. I had a great time.
Yeah, so next week we will definitely be playing some Minecraft. We're going to be playing RL Craft. Very excited to be doing that. Lots of cool stuff to be looking forward to. Before I wrap up, though, we want to go ahead and give, of course, a big shout out to all of our Patreon members, patreon.com/dumpsterdelvers. Be sure to join us so you can join our exclusive Discord for the members. Want to thank all of our Twitch subscribers. Would like to thank all of our YouTube members. Thank you to everyone who had joined. I did see we did get a new Prime member, Tranquil Artist. Thank you so much for the Prime. Hey, I really do appreciate that
brother.
And the support there. I think we're at like 10 or 11 members. We're currently at 10 or 11 YouTube memberships. We'll appreciate all our YouTube members. And we're currently at 98 sub points, 2 away from the big 100. So thank you to everyone who continuously gives subs, who continuously does all that. We really do appreciate that. Next up, I also want to give shout outs, of course, to our Grandma's Garage Sales of the Discord, who has been very much generous. We've got today our shout outs from Grandma's Garage Sale, which you could also join that tier at our Patreon. We've got Masculine Ladybug. What up, homies? I'm out here flexing my muscles, injecting pure protein powder straight into my veins. I hit the gym for the 3rd time today. Currently training to defeat my arch nemesis, Femboy Beetle, who had the audacity of calling me cute the other day. I will snap him like a Twinkie bar. P.S. Dirty Doug sends their regards. So, okay. Thank you.
There's some lore happening.
We're building some lore. We got some good lore here. Yeah. And Burning Jackal. Hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving last week. I just had my last class the semester day, and I'm grateful for the advice you all gave back in August. It really helped. Now I just have to get through finals next week, and we're good till January. Oh, my God. Absolutely. Nice. Be sure to enjoy that. Thank you to everyone who continues to support. Thank you for watching. We really do appreciate you. And if let us know in the comment section in our YouTube when this video posts. Do you want to see more Call of Cthulhu? Maybe we'll do a couple of one-offs in the future. I think it'd be great. I think it'd be a fun time. Definitely. Like I said, my moment. What was the favorite thing for you? Mine was the Sanity. Seeing how the Sanity actually worked, because that's really fucking cool. Having a stat that just keeps going down.
I agree. I think the way they do Sanity is very cool. So you know me, I'm a multitasker.
Yeah.
I'm making maps in the background while I'm engaging and playing. And there was a point where it like turned around where Abagast was like, all right, this is the ritual and you're gonna learn it. And I stopped working on everything and I like full focused into this. And I was like, oh yeah, this is like proper Call of Cthulhu now. So I was full bore, like from that moment on, I was like, yeah, I want to see what fucking happens, what crazy stuff.
That's great. That's absolutely great. So yeah, it was a blast. Really did enjoy that.
100%.
So, all right, well, guys, we'll be back. We'll do for crowd's sake, we'll do a smaller podcast episode next week, and then Minecraft. Well, that definitely feel like we'll be playing RL Craft for a bit, so it'll be fun. It should be a good time. Absolutely. Absolutely freaking. I did. Wait, did I promise? I don't know if I actually. I don't know if I ever said. I'm gonna need a clip for that.
You did.
I remembered. You
did. You said it explicitly to me.
Yeah.
In our tender moments alone.
All right, guys.
Nobody else was there.
No evidence. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And hey, may you become a burning star of your own.
Hell yeah.
Have yourselves a wonderful day, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.